Hello friends, welcome back to my beautiful gardening life. And today I have identified the 6 plants which I am saying are common plants. Now when I'm saying they're common plants or common house plants, I basically mean to say that they're easy to grow plants. So the first one is the money plant. The money plant is also called as the pothos, and you get a number of varieties that you can add to your collection. Now when I'm saying it's a common house plants, very easy to grow is the meaning of it. That means with regards to the sunlight, you can give it bright and direct sunlight. Water it only when the topmost layer goes dry. Give it a very well draining soil with more of river sand and a little bit of coco peat, and it is good to survive in your garden. The next one that I have identified is a syngonium. Now this is a pink syngonium that I had recently purchased. You can pick up any variety of the syngonium genus, any plant from the syngonium category, because they are very easy to grow. They survive in indirect sunlight and they are the most forgiving plants, and also they give lot of these shoots that makes your plants immediately bushy and lovely to look at. Again, indirect sun, well draining soil, water it only when the topmost layer goes dry. There is no burden of fertilizing it regularly, and it becomes an excellent house plant. The third one that I have identified is a succulent, which is called as the jade plant. It is a beautiful succulent, easy to grow again. Now I've included a succulent because succulents do not require much of water. You just give them bright direct sunlight and they are good to go. Now this is a variety of succulent that you can keep outdoors, so it gets the sun. It can also survive in the rainwater, so you have no tension about watering it on a regular basis or checking whether the soil has gone dry to water it again. So succulents are very easy when I'm referring to this particular jade plant. Again, propagation for this plant is easy. You can just cut out a small piece, a small branch of the jade plant, and you can grow it. So through propagation, you can increase the number of pots of jade plants. Next I have is a Dieffenbachia, or it's also called as a dumpkin. I do not know why it's called as a dumpkin. Perhaps it's called a dumpkin because it's not asking for attention. But whatever is the reason. Now this is the next plant, very easy to grow, very easy to maintain. Give it bright indirect sunlight, and yes, it's your favorite plant again. Since we are talking about easy house plants, so when you're doing the soil mixture, having a 1/4 proportion or 25% of the total soil mix as coco peat would be helpful, because you do not have the pressure of watering it every now and then. And the next plant that I have identified is a ZZ plant. This is a common plant. Everybody has learned the art of handling a ZZ plant. Again, bright indirect sunlight. It survives without you giving it water on a regular basis. Suppose it was that you water it once a week and you've forgotten, it's absolutely fine. It can still do with your forgetfulness and still be bright and happy. Again, propagating this plant is very, very simple. If you want to fill up or have more pots of this plant, you can easily cut the stem and grow it in soil, or you can easily grow it in water. You can just take a glass of water, cut the stem, and there you have a new plant growing, which you can always shift to a pot with soil. I hope I'm motivating you guys to take up planting with this video. And yes, the last one is my Sansevieria, which was formerly called as the snake plant, now called as Dracaena. Here, snake plant, if you notice this vase, may be really closely, you may even find cobwebs there, because this plant is the most easiest to care. You just give it the water when you remember to water it, and yes, it is silently growing for you, silently doing wonderfully well for you by giving out new shoots. If you want to have more plants, you can always separate the new pups to a new pot and have a wonderful collection of this air purifying plant. So you like gardening but you do not know which plants to choose, which require less care, low maintenance. You can always pick some of these plants that I have identified as per the availability. Most of the time it's a pressure of whether I'm going to water the plants on time. But I should mention over here that most of the plants die not due to not watering but due to over watering. So I hope you take up some of these plants and grow them in your garden. Thank you so much for watching. I see you again in the next one. Bye.